Welcome back to Unfiltered, presented by GM Worldwide Radio and also sponsored by Street Smart Society. Again, if you need any video editing or graphic design needs, hit up Street Smart Society LLC on Facebook. We are back. We're about to hit you with Overly Unfiltered, but we got some updates for the next couple of days for you right now.
So again, if you already know what it is, so tomorrow is Who and What. So who is it? We have Vlad the Guru coming out. And what are we having? We got some weird cookies that
we have some cookies from Pakistan that we did not eat the first time around.
Yeah, and then we got fire peanut butter. And then we're gonna leave the last one, fire peanut butter
Butterfingers chili. It's the Butterfinger chili joints that you'll see at the stores that you won't buy. We're gonna try it.
I just don't want it.
And then the last one will be a mystery. We're gonna figure it out either tonight or before we come into the show, but it's gonna be wild.
Yeah. And then so that is for tomorrow. And then
also tomorrow, don't remember midday play KK around 2 to 4. Don't forget about that too.
Women's World Wednesday. We also have
that's all I got.
Who else is out there? Who's
Sister Talk with Secret?
Yeah, Sister Talk with Secret. All right. So that one's between I think 10 and 12? 12 to 2. All right.
So 12 to 2 Sister Talk and 2 to 4 midday play with KK. And then come back to us at 5 for who and what.
Who and What. And then Thursday we going out wrapping up the week for Rap Jury for us. But we still got Friday and Saturday going on, but Friday Thursday for the 3 albums we're reviewing. CPX3 Genesis. This is an EP. I have Allegheny Cal's first project. This is a mixtape. This is Wolves in Sheep's Clothing. And I have Mayo from the 58s. It's called 17 Straight Summers. This is another mixtape. So this is a lot of solid music for Thursday. We got a solid interview for tomorrow. And we got a lot going on just with Grind Mode music. Grind Mode Worldwide Radio too. So
also
tune in.
We are ready to announce that our next Steeler party will be November 12th. I forget the actual matchup of that week, but the next Steeler party for that game, it's a home game for the Steelers or away game for the Steelers that week. We will be here. We'll be partying, playing, like I said, playing some games and stuff, drinking a little bit. $5 cover charge. We'll get all the other information on our Facebook and Instagram pages later on tonight. But you know what y'all really are here for. Y'all here for all the information and all the semantics. Y'all here for Overly Unfiltered. Before I do that, I'll give y'all the last rundown of the information I do have for today that isn't Overly Unfiltered. We have the update. Monroeville and Westmoreland Mall will be closed on Thanksgiving this year. A lot of other places will not be. The U.S. takes on Japan in a highly anticipated robot fight. With that, go check that out on our page.
Japan's going to have to win that.
Hopefully. Rick Pitino has we find out a lot more about Rick Pitino recently. He obviously does not know how to spell Yeezys, and he now has text messages between him and Adidas members out to public, so the college football thing's getting real.
It's over for that.
Yeah. And then last but not least, I'm gonna give you one interesting fact. Once a queen bee is decided unfit to be the queen bee, all the other bees gather around it and raise the heat level until it dies. So they overheat the queen and kill it whenever they think the queen bee is not good enough to be a queen. Found that out off of Uber Facts. I'm gonna start giving you Uber Facts because it's always something weird. And last but not least, High Haters Mano drops off Party and Pain mixtape today. I saw it. That was basically it. Very last day before Overly Unfiltered, Columbus Crew SC, the soccer team out of Columbus, Ohio, who is for y'all, the reason I don't know why I'm saying this, the Riverhounds are the Columbus Crew's affiliate team, meaning that whenever their players get hurt, they get Riverhounds players to come up to their team, like we're their minor league team.
Okay, that's cool.
So it is kind of a big deal to the Riverhounds to see what happens with the Riverhounds organization going on. The Columbus Crew are announcing that they will be relocating to Austin, Texas. So that's a pretty far change in difference. Now, for everything I was really waiting for, I had to give y'all a little quick news. We are here. It's Overly Unfiltered, and we give y'all the runner-ups first, baby. The first runner-up is Wishbone threatening Kyrie Irving today about coming back to the city of Cleveland, because Kyrie Irving, I will admit, on his way out kind of said that Cleveland wasn't a sports city, and he didn't feel like he got the shine he should have gotten in a city like Cleveland. And Wishbone basically said, you badmouth the land, and we put hands on you.
I mean,
he hit you with the little scrappy and put paws on you. Put paws on you.
I mean, look, yeah, I think it's going to be busy. That's not really going to be doing it, but I mean, like, I feel like Wish, I mean, he's the bigger guy of the group, but I mean, we all know who the real crazy one is. And it ain't Flesh. It ain't Flesh and Bone. I mean, he's the one who's getting caught all the time, but like, it's busy.
Hey man, we saw him all in concert. Everybody was at the concert.
Everybody was at the concert. I was surprised. I thought I saw that Flesh was in jail. Like, he's always in jail.
I'm saying that again.
Miss practically all the albums.
First runner up in overly unfiltered. Wishbone threatens Kyrie Irving about. I don't get it. And Bone Thugs is one of my favorite rap groups of all time. Honestly, it's probably personally top 5 for me. I understand other people could probably pick 5 groups that aren't Bone Thugs related, but like for me, being again Pittsburgh to me is a Midwest city, and I don't have the animosity music wise that I do sports wise for Cleveland. So I don't. Like I said, to me, music is art. The competition is different when it comes to music compared to the sports. So no, Bone Thugs to me has always been cool, and they always seem to kick real knowledge. Like even like Thuggish Ruggish Bones, there's a message to Thuggish Ruggish Bone if you don't know it. Even though Easy is in the message if you listen to the song. Easy always been the rapper like I do this shit. And Thuggish Ruggish Bone was really that. Saying that, we're gonna move on to number 2, the runner up today, and it was close. This one was close, y'all. The reason it's probably runner ups because I don't want y'all getting y'all feelings in my fucking posts. California, the state that everybody says they want to move to, everybody says they wants to go. Well, now if you move to California and your baby is born in California, you get to make the choice. What choice, sir? You get to choose if your baby is male, female, or undetermined. Or gender neutral. They're saying gender neutral. I'm gonna be sensitive for y'all. Got me out here feeling like Donald Trump low-key. Yo. Ready?
Oh, all right. You can go ahead as an adult, change your mind when you're an adult. 18, okay, if you get emancipated, you can go ahead like 16 or whatever, maybe 14, depending on the situation, maybe location, but no. All right, I'm a dude. If I was gay, all right, I'd be gay. All right. If I felt like I was transgender, if I felt like I was a female and I want to change my change everything about me, then that's fine. You can do that at a young age. I mean, just change it later. I'm not deciding my kids, gender. They don't want to be a part of this. You don't have to go include them on your bullshit. If you want to go ahead and become some neutral individual, that's fine. But what the fuck's neutral? What bathroom you go into? Oh, my kid gets to go to whatever bathroom. He goes to that family bathroom. It's the only bathroom you're allowed to go to. That's that big ass.
There's a big thing about not making them go to the family bathroom too. That was my first thing when this all started. I'm like, well, just use the family bathroom. They're like, that's like degrading. Like they're not happy if they got to use the family bathroom.
I'm not gonna throw up a third bathroom in here and what? Put like? Oh, do I still put up? Give it about stalls, or do I still put up stalls, or what am I putting up? I don't
give it about a year because the whole thing happened with like handicap ramps. Like everybody got to be able to get in the building. It's everybody going to be able to have to use their own bathroom. People are going to have to start designing third bathrooms in their buildings.
All right, guys. If you guys come here, we have a unisex bathroom. Nobody needs to feel.
Yeah, shout out to the station. It was ahead of time. We don't y'all go do whatever. You go into the bathroom and it's you whoever gets there first.
Yeah.
Like it's first come, first serve here.
That's all every bathroom should be. Because all this purpose segregation shit, I'm not.
See it come down to
you go to the bathroom here, it's like 47 different bathrooms. You got to sit there and pick which one you want to go in.
Like, what reminds me of the most? And I know like I flip-flop the animated shows. Do you remember the rock bottom episode of SpongeBob when he couldn't figure out what bathroom to go to?
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, SpongeBob preempted this happening. There's a full-blown episode when I was a kid where he went to some place that was like a foreign place to him. He walked up to the door and they had signs on it, and neither sign specified what it did. And that's what we're gonna get to at some point. I'm gonna go somewhere like outside of PA. I'm gonna walk up to a restroom somewhere and be like, "Well, that says man, that says woman. What the fuck is that? It doesn't say family." Like,
I'm not ready to go to California like that.
No, I was always a Washington State, Colorado guy myself.
But I feel like Washington's like that too.
No, Oregon has the driver's license. Oregon has driver's licenses that can be. But that's a choice. You go in to get your driver's license. You could tell them because you're a grown ass adult at this point, or 16, that you want to be gender neutral.
That's fine.
That's different. Nobody should go to what. Well, you know what you have. You know what should be on your birth certificate? Your fucking name. That should be the only part of your birth certificate that should be an option to your parents. Mm-hmm. Oh, and the fact that at least your mom got to sign that shit. At least your mom. Not going to say everybody's dad signs it. I'm saying that everybody's mom got to sign it. If your mom don't sign it, you got some problems. But yeah, that's the two things on the birth certificate that are option or that should be written by the parent. Your name, her name. That's it. Everything else, the doctor should be able to figure that out without asking any fucking questions. I swear to God. Like, oh, that's why I can't be in hospitals, man. The first time I'm in a hospital and I hear somebody, they just had a neutral. I'm walking out.
Like, how is this happening? Like, the doctor pulls out, oh, you have a beautiful baby boy, and it's like, nah.
First thing, I bet any money, if you're about it, the woman could be just out of labor and be offended.
Yeah, it's just like, no, my child is not gonna have any type of title. Like, oh,
did you see all the gray? Did you see all the gray clothing in the room, sir? He's neutral.
That's what it's gonna be gray. So now you got baby bonnets, you got pink one, blue one, and now gray ones.
Fine, be communist about it.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Gray?
Or baby now there's babies.
Again, the runner-up is always probably the most controversial. It's the fact that the ending, I always like to have fun. So
I don't care. Y'all do whatever. I'm just saying, like,
well, I kind of care because like California always ends up making everybody else change.
No,
it started.
I'm just still waiting for that one.
Oh no, I'm not saying that.
I'm still waiting for that one earthquake. Just like they just leave America just like that. Just go. I'm sorry.
Now the California fans.
I'm sorry, Cali.
First the Clippers fans, and now they're all California.
Fuck all the Clippers fans, like the five of you that there are. You know who the five are? The starting five.
Because the other ones are mad as hell.
The bench players are like, I'm on the Clippers and I'm not starting. What's going on? So no, fuck that. Clippers gonna be in Seattle in like 3 years anyway. Okay. But no. Overly Unfiltered of the day. A shout out to you by the first thing. Shout out to Media Takeout because that's where I found the video. And Wildin' Out. I cannot remember the comedian. I know Casita's on the stage. Shout out to Casita. He's the only person that ain't go fully savage when this happened. He laughed like anybody would laugh, and at least he wouldn't try to console the person. One of the fat niggas on the show. I'm calling him fat now because if we shaming people, I can shame you. I don't know what your name is. It's like the Butterball dude or whatever. Like the one that I think he like chubby. Like I think he might have. It's not the one with the lazy eye because that's the dude that's on All Deaf Digital. That's not that one. But it's one of the other chubby dudes. He's from like the first season. He's only one of the original ones I remember. But they're doing the little. Sorry, they're doing the little sing along segment of Wild 'N Out. I used to watch Wild 'N Out before it got corny. This little sing along segment of Wild 'N Out. Yeah, I know that's kind of hard to pick when it was. It wasn't corny, but they were doing a sing along. He was doing a dun 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 dun, and it was all cool. And he was roasting the girl. The girl was cool being roasted. Like it was like you coming to be roasted. Verbally.
She was just right here, just chilling.
Verbally, anybody's ready to be roasted. And at some point, he was talking about her hair, which I thought it looked cool, but I also kind of knew it wasn't hers. I think everybody knew it wasn't hers. That's cool.
It was pink. Yeah, it was like red. It's definitely not your hair.
That's fine. But homeboy decided in the middle of telling everybody that I bet her hair isn't real and it's a weave, he decided to yeah,
and she just
shout out to Casita. He gave her a hug. He tried to console her, but she ended up sprinting off like it was Jerry Springer. She found out he wasn't the father. That's exactly how the run was.
That was
like he wasn't the father, and she ran
because she was like, oh shit.
Also, shout out to all my favorite part of all videos like this. I'm sorry, or the background people. The person that got fucked over, she's hysterical. But the security guard that found out with the late reaction because he was facing the wrong direction, that's funny as shit. When dude pulled it off her head, he walked away. There was a chick behind her that had the full-blown O face. Like, half the crowd laughed. Other half of the crowd was like, what's about to happen? Because a lot of us are like, that's me. Like, if I'm far enough away, I'm going to laugh. But if I was on the stage, I'm probably like straight up like, ooh, shit. Shit.
A couple backpedal back. I don't know what's.
And also, does she have a man? Because you got to go fight him.
Yeah. You. This is what's going
like,
on.
I'm not here to question like her how she looks or anything, but we definitely do got to fight him for sure. Oh, Rick Michael. Okay, I thought you were telling me.
I was like, I thought he was like,
right. So it was Rick Michaels. I thought he was telling I thought somebody died. I thought he was trying to let me know that somebody just passed away or something. My bad. So yeah, Rick Michaels.
Killed
I was so lost. I'm like, so who just died? All right, so yeah, Rip Michaels was the one that did it. Like I said, he's probably gonna get a lawsuit. Like I said, it's fucked up. Like it's like, I think it's funny because I'm seeing the hindsight. If I was there, I don't think I'd have thought it was funny. Like I keep it real with you about my laughing, and I thought it was funny when I watched the video. But being then in the situation, if I was in the building, I don't know if I'd have thought it was that funny. Yeah, they gave him the buzzer too. That's how I know Wild 'N Out as a whole is gonna get in trouble because they were doing the part where they give you points, and he got points for that line. And I'm like, ooh, see, that's where you should have. If the show would have gave him a no for the line, they might have been able to push it all on him. But now your DJ laughed at her too in the sense that he gave him the good buzzer. So it's gonna be bad. I mean, Wild 'N Out wasn't like it was like what? This is their second time around because they got canceled once. And now this is the reunion tour, so it's on the end. Malachi is very anti-Nick Cannon, so he's not really trying to be a part of this. But hey, I still think he's the worst rapper of all time, so I'm not like I'm just pushing blame around here. Like,
all right, after you just roasted your boy yesterday,
he was number 2.
He was number 2.
Who was? I remember. I forget what he was talking about, but it was like he was. Bow Wow. Yeah, Bow Wow's number 2 to Nick Cannon.
Number 2.
Also, because we for a fact know that T.I. wrote all of Bow Wow's rhymes. Like it's for a fact. You can look on the albums and see. Like if you ever do like the old playbook, the old books out of the albums, it'll show you a lot about your favorite artists. Like it's really in there. Like if you got the old CDs, they got the big ass pamphlets.
Oh yeah,
it'll tell you who's writing these songs in those pamphlets. You just
Yeah.
don't ever read that shit. And it says Tip Harris or whatever his real name is. Not Tip. Whatever his real name is, but it says it in the cover of the fucking album. So. No, Nick Cannon is always going to be the worst.
Nick Cannon's always going to be the worst?
He made Gigolo. So, yeah, like, no matter how much I make fun of Magoo, I don't think Magoo ever had a full solo album, so I can't, like, fully roast Magoo how I like to. Y'all can all tell me, yeah, it's the worst line in rap history, but he wants to act like it's hard. That's Malachi. It's, like, literally the worst line of all time.
It ain't the worst line in rap history. That is hard.
It's the worst sample line in rap history.
Oh,
it's the worst. It's the worst. It's definitely the worst sampled line in rap history. It's the worst thing you ever, because he had to pay somebody for that. That song was copyrighted. He had to pay somebody just to say that corny ass shit.
Yeah. Yo, that's right.
But again, Rip Michaels is. I guess we'll give it to Rip Michaels. He's overly unfiltered. He definitely took that shit too far. Like I said, I think it's low-key funny because it's not me. But if she got any brothers, or even if her dad's still alive, like her dad might have to come out and give you that old dusting off too. Like, that's cool too. Hey, if you gotta write a settlement, write it. You know, shit, you can pull my girl's weave off if it gives me a check. Yeah, I fuck up in the comments on that. Not even a stunt. Saying that, folks, this was overly unfiltered for the day. Again, let them know what's happening tomorrow before I send them off.
All right, we running back tomorrow with who and what. We can Vlad the Guru. Again, we always eating something wild, and we're gonna, just in general, we might do a little. Would we get him on at 5 or you want him at 6?
Between 5 and 6, he'll be in for the interview.
Okay.
I just try to tell people early.
All right, and then so we'll run in that tomorrow, and then like I said, Women's World Wednesday. So we have secret 12 to 2, and then we got DJ KK at for 2 to 4, and then we got us coming out at 5. And then for Thursday, again, this is for the rap jury. It's going to be CPX3. It's his EP, Genesis. And then Allegheny Cow, Wolves in Sheep Clothing. That's a mixtape. And then Mayo from the 58s, 17 Straight Summers. And then again is a mixtape. So this is what we're getting in for this week. So that's what you're looking towards.
Yes, sir.
So I'm pretty excited, as always. I'm excited to eat something weird, I'm cool with that. I'm just not too crazy about like spicy mixing with my peanut butter like that.
It sucks for you.
I hope he doesn't have it.
You started this shit.
Ask maybe he had a nut allergy.
I asked him everything. He's cool.
Okay.
The only one we have future interviews that are going to have.
Yeah. If any of you guys have any issues, let us know. We don't want to do anything.
Also, because I've been told and I was invited, so I'm going to start promoting this next Wednesday, 2 to 4. Midday Play with KK Halloween edition. She's already let me know that's popping next week, so be ready for that. That's about it. GM Worldwide Radio, again, IG and Twitter at GMWW Radio. IG for the show, Unfiltered
_PGH.
I was going to say it for once. GMWWradio@gmail.com. And don't forget, we give it to you straight. And don't forget, GMOY Radio, never not working. We here. We'll be back tomorrow.